that was quick.
You are now live.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I say everybody, all one of you.
Well, we only need the one viewer. Everybody's important.
Yes. Well, you're not in the picture, Ginge.
I don't
Come
care.
round.
I don't
Come
wanna
on.
be in the picture.
Get round.
No, I'm
God.
not going to be in the picture.
Well, it feels like we haven't done one of these for absolutely ages, doesn't it?
Was
But
it just 1 week off?
we just missed 1 week, but it feels as if we haven't been here for at least 6 weeks. Hello, Pads.
He hasn't made a sound for half an hour, has he?
No, he's been as quiet as anything, and now he's decided that he wants to be in the picture and tell everybody what's going on. So anyway, we just thought we had such an overwhelming response to our last video that we did where we sat round the table. We didn't even show you round the table because we just couldn't be asked. Round the shop rather. And we had such an overwhelming response, and I had so many people contact me. You need a mat into that, June. We had so many people contacting us. You can put one of those cards. To offer their support and say how sorry they were that we hadn't been in touch, or that we were, finding things a bit tough, etc. And just checking to see if we were okay. And it was absolutely gratifying. It was so lovely.
You had a boost, did you?
I did have a massive boost, and then that was on Friday morning. On Saturday, well, honestly, I don't know if it was a result of our talk or whether people had got paid or whether there was an hour in the month. I don't know what it was. But the high street was absolutely buzzing. And we had a mega day in the shop, really good takings, lots of lovely customers, good banter, lots of new people. It was just a fantastic day. I took Sunday off. I didn't go to any auctions or to any flea fairs or anything. And on Monday I came in, it was slightly drizzly, and I thought, well, we're not going to do very much today. And we had another supersonic day. It was absolutely fantastic. So for everybody who made the effort to come and visit their high street, all we can say is a massive thank you. It does make such a difference. It really, really does. Then Tuesday was an okay day, and then Wednesday we were open because it was auction collection day. Nick was here, and we had another really good day, which is always lovely when you're supporting the local auction and you're open for people to come in and have a look round. So that was good. And generally, things feel as if they've perked up a little bit. So if my call to arms was anything to do with it, then all I can say is thanks, everybody. You've been amazing. We do struggle sometimes in Wotton with things like roadworks. They can apparently just close the road for no particular reason. I think it was roadworks this time where they closed the road for 3 days and they were heading the traffic into the one-way system the wrong way. That was fun. So that had a big impact on business. And of course we've got Cheltenham races, so that makes a big difference as well, bizarrely. And of course yesterday the weather was absolutely shit, and that doesn't really help business either. Yeah, the weather was not good. So all those things contribute, and sometimes it does feel like, you perhaps get 5 optimum sales days, but if you can all continue to do what you're doing when we roused you, it was just fab. So thank you. We're about 45 likes short on Facebook of hitting our 4,000 total. And I'm getting excited about hitting that total. I don't know why, but if you've got any friends and you can say...
You're a huge social media fan.
I'm so not. I'm really not. But if we could get anybody to like and follow our page and get us up to the 4,000, that would be fantastic. Yes, I don't want much, do I really? I don't want much. But anyway, we're not going to do a lot of talking today. At least I'm not, which will be a huge relief for everybody. We thought we would just have a walk round because you haven't seen it for 2 weeks, and we've had a massive change round, and we've got a few bits and pieces to show you.
Quiet.
Paddy's very quiet. Let me just quickly check. Pad, where are you? Where are you? Where is he? He's very quiet.
When a Jack Russell's quiet, it's not a good sign.
Where are you?
Talk amongst yourselves. How are you?
He's underneath the sofa.
That's where he is. I knew that's where he'd be.
Hey, good morning, Simon.
Morning,
I wish you were
Simon.
here. Oh, I wish you were here.
Yes, Paddy's doing his zoomies underneath the sofa, literally going backwards and forwards underneath and being a complete twit. So, he's been quiet all morning, hasn't he? What are you doing, hey? So, shall we just have a quick wander around?
Yes.
I have noticed as well how much the paints have really picked up. I think
that's good.
spring decorations beginning to take hold, and these sachets of wall paint for 95p have been a huge success. Lots of people coming in and getting their little tester sachets to take away to try in their rooms. And of course all these 150 beautiful wall colours come with matching trim paints. And I'm using the trim paint a lot more now for painting furniture because I love the sort of the
Lynn
satin
Davis
finish.
says morning.
Morning Lynn, how are you doing my darling? Nice to see you, hear from you. So where should we start? We've changed it all round in here. That's that lovely...
Pammy is saying best paint in the world.
It is the best paint in the world. Pammy's the best person in the world. Morning Pammy.
Morning, Pammy.
She's out sunning herself at the moment. Very jealous.
Claudette's got a new dress on.
Claudette's got a new dress on, yeah. She's knit one of my cocktail dresses.
Don't get too excited, Simon.
We've had some bunting, and Ginger, I don't know if you want to point that out up above us. That's the new bunting that we've had in, which we thought would be quite useful coming up to the, what's it called? I can never remember what it's called. Coronation. It's English country bunting, 100% cotton, washable, really, really nice, nice and long, nice big flags, really good quality, and those are £9.95 a pack. I've got about 20, 25 packs, so if you want some, come in and get it before it's all sold out. Love this social media sign that we had in. Strictly prohibited social media. That would be something that I would be very happy to oblige with if I didn't have to do it for business.
What are you saying, Maddie? What are you saying?
So then the other thing to point out is our new Marmite piece of furniture. This was a table I put on last week onto Facebook and Instagram. I call it my sort of splatter table. It's the Fifi Pollock Parsons effort. And we haven't priced it because I just didn't know how to price it. It's one of those tables people either love it or hate it. It's exceptionally heavy. I mean, it really is seriously heavy. The top comes off, the two separate leg ends come off, and then there's some stanchion bars in between, so it breaks down to 5 pieces so that it's easy to manoeuvre.
And let me tell you, this is a Fifi eclectic, isn't it?
This is definitely a Fifi eclectic.
Fifi aesthetic, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yes.
And every splatter is perfectly placed and positioned by Fifi herself.
Well,
and nothing could be more perfection than Fifi's
That goes for
aesthetic.
the socks she was wearing on the same day as well.
I can't believe the socks I chose to wear. I mean,
think-
really, oh my God.
You may think it's splattered, but actually it's all very engineered splattering.
People tend to think it's very random, but in actual fact it isn't. You do have to stand back and you have to look and you think, yeah, we need some balance here, we need a little bit there. And I've used all the blues and the greens from all the different ranges of the Frenchic paints. So for example, if somebody was going to paint something like that themselves, they've got to have at least 10 tins of paint. So that in itself would be a contributory factor to the cost. And it's been finished with 3 coats of the Frenchic tough coat. So it's as hard as nails and sort of waterproof and everything really. It's just tough.
I heard a comment this morning called workman chic.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
a
bit
nice
like
one.
that
Yeah.
because it looks like it's been doing a lot of work in its life.
And the more this gets used, the better I think it will become, because as you wear through layers, eventually you'll get through to the colour layers below it.
Bit
I
like
think it's
marbling.
lovely. And this is gold leaf, actual gold leaf on it, which I just thought would
Simon
lift
loves
it.
it.
Thank you, Symes. So we haven't priced it. We've put offers invited.
Probably in the region of about 750.
Oh, couldn't say. But I just thought if somebody likes it and they want to come and have a look at it, they want to chat, I think it'd be fantastic in a big sort of kitchen diner, farmhouse kitchen, a lovely loft type conversion, that sort of thing would be super. Something a little bit different. As Simon said last time, a real talking point. So we really love this one, at least I really love this one. I think I've got the splats out of my system now. I've done a sideboard, a picture and the table, so I've probably satisfied my splats for the time being. But it did make the most wonderful noise as you thwack the paint down onto it, and lots of sort of ballet plies and things going on to actually place the paint, so that was fun to do. You were there that day, weren't you?
I was there that day.
Watching me
Watching you.
break my back to do it. We've got these 2 baskets as well, which are really very nice. These are reinforced with metal, so they're really strong.
You need to see a doctor about that.
I think I do, about lots of things actually. This basket, $19.95, the 2 handholds, extremely strong. This one's $28.95. bigger, and it's got the cloth insert as well. Very useful baskets. The beautiful trug. This is a really old French trug. Absolutely gorgeous, lots of character. That would be so lovely indoors with lots of dried hydrangea flowers on the top. Really like the quality of that, and that's $36.95. Don't you go cocking your leg on that, Pat. So what else? We've moved a few things around. We've got this gorgeous footstool. Really, really love this. I bought this one for myself actually, and then it was just a little bit to the wrong size where I wanted it in my house. It's on for $64.95. Beautifully, beautifully upholstered, excellent condition, and this lovely sort of chintzy fabric with the big cabbage roses and Michaelmas daisies and things on it. The colours on that I think are just gorgeous. So that's a really cute little thing. I think we probably showed the pizza platter. I call it a pizza platter, I don't know what else to call it. This great big wooden, solid wooden thing. This is £115. These actually just look very nice up on a wall if you've got a barn conversion, or in your dining room, or an outside kitchen, or maybe a couple of restaurants and things might be quite happy.
A picture of that to Costas in the pizza place on the A38.
On the A38?
Do you know that? I can't remember what it's called, but there's a very nice
the one where you go to get all your
pizza
pizzas.
Oven, outdoors, styly.
Keep an eye on him. Look, he's looking at the rabbit down there as if to say, yeah, I probably should actually. This was something else I wanted to talk about before we pass by this. I can't understand this, and neither can Philip from the auction house. This is a Gothic Victorian gentleman's vanity mirror, and it's in beautiful condition. It's got the lovely bun feet on it, lovely sort of finials up at the top here. It was on for £144.95. It's down to £85. I mean, it's just quality. It's lovely. Beveled edge mirror. So I've put it there. I'm putting my Fluence on it. I'm doing a Simon. I'm putting a Fluence on it. This has to go this weekend. So if somebody wants something quality that's still in the sale, that's the one to have a look at. We've changed this around in the corner here. We've put the 3-seater sofa that we had upholstered, and we've painted it here instead of in the window. That's on for £950. If you'd seen what it was like before, I think I did put pictures up. It was terrible underneath, wasn't it, Nick?
I think that's stunning.
It's really nice, isn't it? It's really a nice quality piece, and this coffee table just happened to go really rather well with it, which was one that we painted, and we've done the gold leaf here on the ball and claw feet. Got the big Union Jack flag, a bit into Union Jacks, always have been, and I thought, well, with the what's that word again?
Coronation.
Coronation. I never remember coronation.
Well, you only usually need them about once every 60 years.
Yeah, and I don't retain anything I don't need to know. I love this one. It's a really beautiful vintage flag, nice vintage pole with beautiful finial on the top, and that's on for £185. Really, really good condition, and I do love a Union Jack, and I thought that tied that in with that rather nicely. Whew, right, do you want to have your coffee as well, Ginger, or are you all right?
Well, I've only got two hands and they're
right,
both busy at the moment, thank you.
What else was new down here, Nick? I can't really remember because we've missed a week. I guess we'll just have to walk round. I have been busy this week. I've sorted out all the shelves. It may not look like it, but I have. I've put all the bits and pieces onto the shelves rather than mainly on the furniture, because I was feeling that people were probably thinking the bits were for sale but the furniture wasn't. So we've tried to put as many bits on the shelves as we can.
Pammy's saying the flag has my name on it, Fifi.
Is that the big one in the corner? Yes, brilliant. Thank you, Pammy. I will put that one aside for you. Fabulous. You've got a good choice there. Yeah, we've still got this amazing table, which I am very surprised about.
Doing the shelves.
Oh yes, okay. Sorry, I'm just gabbling as usual.
Russian ahead.
Yes, it's my way, isn't it? Lots and lots of sort of lovely little itsy bitsy things.
I was watching a video of somebody going around inside a shop, and I had to put it on slow motion because they were going so fast. Simon's saying, "Grr, I wanted that, Pam." Oh, there you go, you see? Got to get your name down fast.
I love those two ginger pots in the shelves.
That is the thing with these, well, I upload to YouTube after we've been on the Facebook, and on YouTube you can either speed it up or slow it down, so that's always
That's a good
helpful
hint to know.
if you want to have a slower look at things.
Just show them the lovely mechanism on this fantastically heavy, gorgeous industrial table. It's on for 235. The winder takes the table up really quite high, up to about here. The top is metal. Just a lovely piece. It could be indoors or outdoors. I just think
That's it. New
fantastic.
York boho
Yes.
apartment style, isn't it?
It is. It's fab. I love that. Had two dealers in yesterday that I've never met before. Fab guys, really, really lovely. And he liked all the things that I like the most in the shop as well. And he absolutely loved this big foot. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him come back for that. Paddy must be under the sofas
Yeah,
again because
he
he's
is.
gone very quiet. Isn't it funny how he likes going under there? He's a
Yeah,
weird
he
dog. Little head poking out. I love these two pretty
So what we've got
Shell lamps.
Mothering Sunday coming, haven't we? So
Yes.
look out for some Mothering
Mothering
Sunday
Sunday
gifts.
bits and pieces. Yeah, well, they've got these two gorgeous luxury toilet bags and makeup bags. They're all lined on the inside. They're really, really nice. I think these two little lamps very pretty.
Yeah,
I've got a
nice.
bulb in that one, but they just give a lovely soft colour. Love the peacock picture. A few people have seen that one already. We've moved the wardrobe into
Oh, that
the
looks
corner
nice
here.
there.
Looks nice there, doesn't it?
Mm.
We've got too many chairs at the moment and we haven't put all these out because it looked like it was going to rain. So these chairs, imagine they're not there, and that just looks very aesthetically gorgeous with this beautiful big chair here. The big chair is reduced from 295 to 275. What else? Yes, you see, so we've emptied the bookcase now so people can see it's just a bookcase. It's the bookcase that's for sale, not the bits that were on it. Are you just pointing and wandering, Ginge? Because I sort of see it all the time. Actually, it did occur to me, we've got that lovely crown picture that's on the wall over there with the...
Well, you'll probably be doing your display, won't you?
What's the word
Coronation.
again? Coronation coming up. What is it with me and that word? Coming up, I thought that'd be a rather nice thing to have as well. So this dealer also absolutely loved our Rosa Bolton bust, and I said how many people think she's quite scary, and I just think she's a really sweet-looking old lady who would be very kind to children. It's funny how people perceive things so differently, isn't it? He really liked her as well. So
Cabinets.
yeah, the blue cabinets, we've got these two blue cabinets. They've been up in the top room for a while. I've moved them down here so people can see them more easily. They were 195 each and they're now down to 165 each. You can buy them together or you can have them just as a one-off. But these are nice. They're very high for having those bedside tables, but they would also make great lamp tables. This was actually a vintage ham hock stand, but I thought that'd be particularly nice with one of those chunky church pillar candles in it as a nice candlestick. So, have you got the dog on the lead so we can nip out?
Do it now.
We just have a quick look outside because there's a couple of things outside to have a look at. Come on, Pads. It feels quite empty in here at the moment. We are going up to the auction house today. We bought some stuff at auction, so Nick will be going up and bringing things in. And I've got some more bits coming in later on this afternoon, so there'll be more to show you next week. So, if we start at this end, I've got this rather hunky-dunky mannequin, particularly like his abs. He goes up and down on that pole, so he can be very low or he can be very high. The arms and the hands come off. He's been in my garden weathering for a long time, and I had always planned to do a lot of things with him, but I never have, and I thought maybe it's time somebody else had him. They might want to paint him or decoupage him, so I think he's rather lovely, and he is on for $65.95. We've got the Green Man. If you can get a close-up of that, Ginge. This is seriously heavy. It's so heavy I'm not sure I can even lift it up to find out what the price is. It's ever so beautifully weathered, and it's on for $64.95. If I can lift it up. Hello, my lovely.
Hello.
Oh, we've got the bar on the back. You can say no out loud. It's all right. Come and see us on the way back then. If you want to come in and say hello and have a cup of coffee.
I might do that.
Yeah, go on then. That would be
I have my
lovely.
days confused.
Oh
Yes.
dear,
You
that's
come and see us on
horrible.
the way back. We'll make you a coffee, all right? Thank you. See you in a minute, my darling. Let me just close the door a minute. So, where else? So then we've got this massive crown. We're a bit going crazy on crowns at the moment because I love crowns. I
Because
think I
of
should have. because of the coronation. Got that now, coronation. So this massive one, which I actually climbed inside yesterday, is on for $63.95, and this would just look so great over a nice box ball, like one of those things, but a real one. You just point at one of those, June, something like that, growing up through it would be lovely. Or if you had a really big pot with a diameter of 40 centimetres, you could put that on top of the pot and then have all your plants and things growing up through it. This is basically just a larger one of these, but the crowns are lovely, and if you wanted to paint them gold using the French sheen or the French shimmer, you could, or any colour you like for that matter. Still got this gorgeous big galvanised bucket with 2 handles on it, $69.95. Make a fantastic planter. What else is there, Nick? We've got the half round, we probably might lose signal in a minute, mightn't we? We've got the half rounds here for planting around your tall plants. This one, the larger one is $9.95 each, and the smaller ones are $8.45 each. And these are great for Mothering Sunday. The 9-pot holder, $69.95. Look lovely with herbs in it by the back door, or polyanthus plants, etc. And these make nice little presents. These are just the little marble top stakes to go in your garden. They reflect the light beautifully. You can tie plants to them, and those are, it's a very good question. I have no idea how much they are. The tags come off. Oh yes, here you go. $14.95 each for those. This is a nice one as well. This is a 3-ball one with silver on the top of it. I think the label's gone down at the bottom there. Nick?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right, I have to remember. This is on for $29.95. That's nice. And that looks lovely because it blows in the wind. So that's a nice little present as well. So, that's it, folks. That's it. Come on, Pads. Let's go back in.
This way.
It's quite burr out here.
Come on.
Well, we'll see you in a while, Nick. And I've got my lovely Italian table look in the window with the patinated top. Is that right? God,
Yeah,
my
well
brain
done,
is full of
well
cotton
done.
wool at the moment. 275 reduced to 220. Absolutely love the painting job on that. It's gorgeous. I didn't do it, that's probably why. So
So we're going to mention the eBay.
yeah, you mention it because you know what you're talking about. I get very confused.
Well, we're shortly going to be putting an eBay portal onto the Fifi's website, and there will be items available to buy via eBay directly from the website. So if you're interested in following us on there and generally supporting the eBay side of things, we want to get that moving because it's something we need to develop.
Why does
for
that
the
fill
future.
with absolute terror, do you suppose?
That's why I do it all.
Anything to do with techno, it's just like, oh, don't make me.
But it's Fifi's Fancy Furniture if you search it, but we will be putting a portal on there, and the things on there are only available on there, so
Yes, they're not things that are
but they
available
can
in the
be
shop.
paid for and only collected in person. We're not going to be doing any packaging
No.
for
No.
Fifi. So
And what else have you got to do today? It's just going up to the Wotton auction rooms, really, isn't it? Collecting all the stuff.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And,
I'm sure there is other stuff.
There is, yeah, there's a whole list of jobs that I thought about yesterday and wrote down for you. So yes, I'll be happy to see you doing all that stuff. Saves me doing it. And we will be back if we are
well,
spared.
yes,
Is it next week? Or is
Yes.
that coming up to Good Friday or anything? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. We'll have to check. But hopefully we'll be here next week. And thank you again, everybody, for all the support.
Yes, if you
Much
could
appreciated.
share with your friends the Facebook account to get the numbers up.
We'll have a party. If we can get up to 4,000 by next week, which means we've got to have 45 extra likes. We'll have a party and we'll have some bubbles. Why not?
Pammy is saying, sorry Simon, you snooze, you lose.
That's a really nice flag, that is. I'm very pleased that you've got that one.
So we were just going to give a shout out to the ladies.
Oh yes, we had a lovely lady in at the weekend, and she brought some cards in. Thomas Holiday Cottage, Wotton-under-edge. Now, will that show the right way round?
Probably not.
Just really, really super looking accommodation. I'll turn the card round so you can see the back of it. We do have cards on our desk, and you'd be amazed how many people pick them up. So again, if you want to bring some cards in to just sort of advertise your business, if we can do anything to help promote other businesses. I noticed the distinct lack of anybody taking us up on coming in to walk around and tell us what their favourite thing was in the shop in order to get some discount. Have you noticed how there isn't a queue of people?
Yeah, that's right,
Funny how terrified everybody is of
Also,
doing anything to do on a live camera, isn't it?
If you have anything that you're doing in the local area and you want to come in and talk about it during our live, then we'll be happy to discuss that with you.
And one other quick final thing, somebody suggested that I contacted Mary Portas, who's obviously the lady who is the queen of promoting high streets, etc. And I'm happy to say I did email her, and I had a really lovely positive response back saying that she felt we were doing everything right and that we just had to keep going. And we are hopeful that one of these fine days she will make an appearance, which would be fab. But it was really nice to hear her saying, "Yeah, you're doing everything that you should be doing." So
excellent. Well
thank
done.
you, whoever it was who made that suggestion.
Very
I have
good.
followed through on it. So.
Excellent. Well, look forward to seeing you all again soon.
And have a lovely weekend, Joe. Lots of love.
Take care. Bye
Take
for
care.
now.
Bye now. Bye.